Dude, I'd be down to have a foot massager. Don't tempt me. Please. That sounds like a good thing.
And just hope that they're...
Stepfather Sear would like to watch your broadcast. Stepfather Sear, you'd like to watch my broadcast, bro?
No, that was an accident.
Well, just ask me next time, yeah? Okay?
No. I meant to click join.
Alright, so multiple alliance server.
Alright. We're good.
Look for Robo gonna tuck.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my favorite part. Ain't nothing like a good.
You know, there's a sloop behind us that looks like they're gold orders.
Their order sold.
Someone I know.
They're part of
challenged.
Part of that alliance.
They're part of the alliance at the fore.
Or
So
I don't know. He just made a party. He shouldn't have made a party. Cops showed up.
And it's not like a try-hard.
Challenged them on their fucking ticketing, whatever. Now, there was a video. I made a fucking respawn. It's on YouTube. Probably French, because it's my fucking area.
Please be a robo here.
This is some continuation here. Province issuing tickets after illegal anti-mask gathering. In Zone 4, a video shows police leaving a parent gathering after arguing with man for 5 minutes. So, yes, issuing tickets, expected.
Don't think there's one here.
Right, all they do is fucking take the plates of the cars, I guess. And they don't even fucking ask anyone for their ID. They just fucking find them with cars and send them a ticket. I don't know how fucking good of a way of ticketing someone that is. Challenge that in court. You know, and you might say things like, I wasn't there. Or like, you know.
Yeah. It's too obvious.
You would have to have a better argument, like
making a really far swim from like
that you
dam,
can't do that.
I don't want to.
You can't just take
we'll go to
a fucking plate
I say we go up this strip
and send a ticket, right? But if they've been doing it, I guess it's because they have legitimacy or they've been doing it for some time. Still, I just don't know how good of a way of ticketing that is.
Would you guys like some free gold?
Hell yes.
98.
Yes.
There you go. You guys all owe me 10%. Thank you.
Members of an anti-mask group who gathered at a private home last week in defiance, indeed, of the province mandatory COVID-19 order. Tony Marchand said officers arrived at his home in St-Anne late Tuesday afternoon. It's gone viral, blah, 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 prompting some to complain that law enforcement isn't doing enough to crack down on rule breaking. It's no longer time for raising awareness and education. It's time for the government to enforce the law. Vincent Landry said earlier, the liberal MLA. Even Health Minister Dorothy Shepherd seemed concerned. It is my hope that our public safety partners, we would be addressing serious situations like that, she said.
I think he's kind of on his way to probably being Chang'an. Sorry about the leg, but as you've seen in SOT, a peg leg isn't the end of the world. True. Thanks, brother, man. I appreciate it, Lieutenant Dan. Thanks, Swifter, for the fiber, brother.
In an interview, Marchand, who rejected the overwhelming scientific evidence about COVID-19 and vaccines, said he knew the gathering violated the province emergency pandemic order. He knew, but in the end he knew it wasn't illegal what he was doing because of the Charter of Right that protects us.
Some sort of emissary.
Oh, we're going to get into that.
Oh, that might not be an emissary, actually. It might just be the allies. It is, actually.
Oh boy. Alright, well, have it ready. Have it ready, gentlemen.
There is no criminal violation, he tells them, stating incorrectly that the only time you have a right to do this is with a warrant from a judge.
Are you gonna watch Demon Slayer movie?
Exactly what I said in my video. That's not
You missed 150
correct.
donuts from earlier. You talk about Freytag?
In fact, the Provincial Emergency Measure Act gives the government sweeping powers, including the authority to direct police to enter a property without a
I'm so
warrant.
sorry for missing that. I missed Hugh James' donut. I'm so sorry, brother, man. Oh, whoops, I guess I can help with this. Okay, so my balls.
Many legal scholars believe that would survive a charter challenge under Section 1, which allows reasonable limits on individual freedoms. So there are reasonable limits on individual freedoms
Alright, they sank, yeah.
for the sake of the
We're
collective.
turn the wheel right.
We have a
Turn the
low-
wheel
we have a
right,
lower-
turn the wheel right.
You following?
We need a lower repair.
Got it.
Okay.
Prob.
I'll bucket.
You get the repair, actually.
Okay. Acknowledge.
The gathering was to educate people that they have a right to contest their fines,
And that's how it's done, baby.
he said,
You
which
quick, my friend.
isn't correlating completely with what's going on here.
We're pretty strong.
Oh, we're so OP, guys.
The recording
Everybody, that's the thing.
That's true.
would be
Say it, but you're right.
a way to
I
educate.
try to be humble. That's
Gathering isn't going to educate anyone unless you record the interaction.
I'm gonna go to ILS.
Okay, it's a little more technical here than just gathering
I'll drop
together.
this stuff real quick, at least the cannonballs. I shall go, my friend.
Yes, everybody has the right to contest their fines. We all know that,
good luck.
right? So all I'm saying is the actions they're meant to be empowering and positive. But there are other actions that we can take that should be considered if that's his goal,
Love finding pineapples.
like contesting your fine.
It's nice to know
In
that
court.
that first fight, they have to put
With
in
lawyers.
serious work to kill you.
Okay? Lawyers
Oh,
that would
dude.
support you.
It's crazy.
And you will find lawyers that will support you.
When you got the mag meat, though, it's
I'm down for that.
crazy.
That's progressive. Okay?
Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you. What is this thing? Ancient stormfish I found in a box. Is that worth?
I'm just
The
gonna
group
eat.
cheered as they left,
Yeah,
which
I
was
wouldn't say
completely shameful.
Worth like turning in.
No.
Yeah.
Marchand said, however, that because it makes it so that the cops are against you and you're against the cops. And that's not what anyone,
Nah, we want to go up
Can
to, like,
support.
Duncan.
nobody can support this.
Never mind.
Hold on, I'm going left. No, I'm
You
going
know,
left.
these are just, small city cops just trying to enforce,
I was just gonna go back south.
what's going on in the province.
Right now.
They're just trying to do their
I
job.
really don't want
They have little families.
Not at all. It's actually-
Everybody knows them. They know everybody.
I guess the
And then
line's
you go and cheer them like that in a small town. That just looks
finish.
like shit, man. It looks like fucking shit. To be frank, dude. Dudes and dudesette. And I've said that about every fucking person behind this camera. It looks like fucking trash. Marchand said, however, that one of the officer was taking down license plates. Numbers, yeah.
That's not cooked.
The incident is under investigation.
About here.
This matter is still under investigation, as we are unable to comment further on this particular incident.
I see it.
What they're saying is they want to know more, right?
We're going to park
Yeah.
Alright.
He does intend to contest his ticket in court, which is good. It's what we would hope that he would do if he said he would be doing so.
I'm gonna cook a fish here.
He will
Fish
refuse to wear a
cooking.
mask, and it's up to the court to deal with
Our
that.
food input, our food is looking good.
See,
Good.
you may not be allowed to enter the court
Yeah,
then.
found a boat of roe.
The boat of row.
You want to just check
Yes.
that
Simply.
shop for like any like curse and shit like that?
Oh, yep.
Alright, so we're gonna do
If you can't find an alternative, that's not our problem. That becomes the court's problem. And they will deal with that by removing you from
sick.
the premise.
Excuse me. Sorry about that. Hold on.
Forcefully. That's the probable action, right? I think the plan then should be to videotape it. Have someone with a fucking camera videotaping you being dragged out of the court because you're not wearing a mask. You want to do some activism? That's the most powerful way, I think.
So barrel
There are other actions that you can take. I just said it earlier.
on this fort, which will be fun.
That's one of them to consider. There are others to
Yeah,
consider.
what you wanna say?
But I'm a big proponent of non-violence,
Hey, Scout.
non-cooperation
Yeah.
when it comes to activism.
Bro.
I wish that they didn't aggro you if you were like.
Marchand said he refused to wear a mask.
Yeah.
Refuses to wear a mask because of his asthmatic. Yeah, I recognize that. I am asthmatic also,
Put sales
and suffers from other conditions that make it difficult to wear one.
Sorry about that, boys. Caroline called.
Yeah, and
Give me some updates.
I think it's your right to not wear a mask,
You want your mid-cell down?
Yeah, mid still down, sales right.
in a sense that you don't want to wear it, sure, but we don't have to. The court doesn't have to oblige to your presence, and you don't need to be at the courtroom, I believe, if you refuse to.
The fish! Oh, someone already got it. Woof.
I already got it, baby.
He said he's only able to shop
It's already in my
the necessities in some local convenience store who have been letting him enter without one.
All right. Acknowledged.
Yeah, listen, it's your gift now. See,
Landry, which is the Liberal MPA here,
So much, dog.
said she has received many calls from constituents about the video.
Shit,
Of course, of course.
Swordfish. I'm already.
Yeah.
full.
Whatever you have to do with this,
ancient
I
looking.
think.
Bro, I am
Just a cops matter, I think. People are very frustrated by these very, very few
In
individuals
the wind, on our
who are not
way.
obeying and following the rules.
Yeah, it just changed against us. Feels bad.
Does
Of
snake cook?
course. Yes.
I think obeying is not the right word here.
Emissary, brig emissary.
Obliging, maybe,
Yeah, they're
Is
at
that
the
an outpost?
outpost.
Yeah.
right?
Those big
They're at that
dumbbells.
alliance too. Dude, this is.
Marchand said no one in the group
Interesting.
has had COVID-19. Good. I wish them well.
Yeah.
Bring your A game for this one, boys. It'll be fun.
All right.
Attention francophone.
Shootout left. I don't know if you guys want to get some more supplies.
Écoute, mais ça s'est tout arrêté, c'est des petits, je veux des cafés, les boys. C'est jamais aucunement méchamment, c'est le futur des enfants qu'on regarde. Merci, bonjour.
Cette vidéo de rassemblement illégal à Sainte-Anne de Madawaska en fin de semaine dernière a circulé beaucoup sur les réseaux sociaux. Vous l'avez sûrement vu. On y voit des agents de la GRC
Passez aux nouvelles.
repartir, en fait, sans intervenir. Mais Jean-Philippe, ces gens se sont réjouis peut-être un peu trop vite parce que finalement, ils ont reçu des contraventions.
Oui, des amendes de 292 Karine, pour non-respect du décret d'urgence. Donc, un des protagonistes de cette vidéo-là a confirmé à CBC aujourd'hui qu'il avait été mis à l'amende. Le propriétaire de la résidence aussi où se déroule ce rassemblement a également reçu une contravention. Donc, cette vidéo qui a circulé, eh bien, ça se passait à Sainte-Anne de Madawaska, c'est en pleine zone de confinement. Et puis, la personne qui a reçu cette contravention nous a confirmé qu'ils étaient
And my rap now
à
are one.
l'intérieur de la résidence. Donc, ça constitue un rassemblement illégal. Donc, la GRC n'est peut-être pas intervenue pour démanteler ce rassemblement lorsqu'ils sont arrivés à la résidence. Par contre, ce qu'on en comprend, c'est qu'un des agents a récolté les numéros des plaques d'immatriculation des voitures et c'est ce qui aurait permis ensuite d'identifier les gens pour les mettre à l'amende.
Et Jean-Philippe, il faut aussi préciser que les gens qui étaient présents s'opposent aux mesures sanitaires.
Oui, donc la personne qui s'adresse aux policiers dans la vidéo, eh bien, il nie les évidences scientifiques associées à la COVID-19, à la vaccination. C'est aussi une personne qui fait partie des organisateurs de certaines manifestations anti-masques à Edmundston. D'ailleurs, il n'a pas reçu une contravention hier, mais bien 2 contraventions hier, parce qu'une des contraventions est associée justement à ces manifestations à Edmundston. Donc, il prétend qu'il ne paiera pas ces contraventions et il compte les contester.
Merci beaucoup, Jean-Philippe.
Je vous en prie, Karine.
All right. Well, I expect this to be a Google Translate from what I just fucking read. Right. This is CBC also. Yeah. I'm kidding. I know you have a huge fucking team over there. I love CBC. I watch them quite often. Right. Anti-mask, anti-vaccine, anti-laws that would restrict in any way, reasonably, his individual rights. Hopefully, we continue down the path of nonviolent actions, which he seems to be going down. And so that's why I still respect Mr. Marchand. Even though the anti-vaccine is complete bullshit. What are you scared of? What do you not know? Or what do you know that's fucking so fucking whack that you don't want a fucking vaccine, dude? Right. And then kind of saying that you're going to be educating people and you're doing it for the youth. Well, that I have a problem with, of course. Because it's complete trash, right? Complete fucking trash. And you should know better at your age. You should know fucking better. All of these people behind you should know fucking better at their age. That's all very unreasonable in my book. And the way that they booed the cops, again, terrible. It's terrible, and it's not helping the cause. I don't care what you say. You people.
What are your settings on SOT? Pretty sure it looks good. It's just the basic shit, dude. I'll show you like graphic settings, but it's all like, it's not even good stuff, you know what I mean?
That's it for that. Notification.